Hello everybody. So it has been a very hot moment since I've picked up the camera and vlogged. I am currently working 5 days a week and I just haven't been able to find like a balance between work and hobbies. So I haven't been vlogging. I haven't been recording Sims videos for my other channel. Basically I've been playing The Sims here and there, and I've been sewing, and that's it. I just have not found any balance. I'm still sewing. I'm currently working on a quilted jacket. I didn't have enough fabric for the sleeves to be a quilted fabric either, so I just used like a fabric that kind of matches. I think it looks fine. I'll put a picture up here of it on my mannequin. Because right now it's currently in my sewing machine. I'm binding the neck. I was gonna sew a collar for it. So this is what the quilted fabric looks like, and then this is what the solid fabric that the sleeves are made out of, since I didn't have enough. So I was trying to make a collar. I made it too big. I tried to make it shorter. It still didn't work good, so I completely gave up on the collar, and now I'm just binding the neck because it was raw edges. And I might take the binding off the sleeves and redo it, because this is the end of the sleeve. I can pull this over without pulling it out of my sewing machine. And I've bound this already using a different fabric, and the color is slightly different. Like it matches this, but it doesn't match this. And I was thinking about just binding it in the same fabric that I'm doing the neckline in. And I don't like that this stitching is white. I recently just got this. I ordered this off of Amazon, and it is a whole bunch of thread in multiple different colors, so I'm sure I could find one that matches better than just that white. And it also came with bobbins, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna have a ton of bobbins, which I'm fine with. Put that back over there. And there's also another really huge update. And that is, we got a kitten. Her name is Zoe. She will be exactly 3 months tomorrow as I'm filming this. By the time you're watching this, she's probably already 3 months. But she will be 3 months on Saturday, November 5th, which is tomorrow as I'm filming this. And she is an adorable handful. And I don't know if you can hear her, but she purrs so loudly. Integrating her and Jasmine at first, Jasmine was pissed, but now they're playing together. They're starting to sleep closer, so I'm really hoping that soon they'll be like snuggling up together. Yeah, she likes to sleep by my feet. And when I'm sleeping in bed, she tries to sleep on my face, which I'm not so keen on. Yes, so this is the newest member of our family, Zoe. And she's very sleepy right now, because earlier she was running around everywhere and going all kinds of crazy. So she used up all her energy. Now she has to sleep so she can run around and do it all over again. We did want I wanted another completely solid black cat. And at first, she looked like she was going to be solid black, but as she grew, she started to become less solid black. She's got a lot of like gray on her belly. She's got these marks right behind her ears, which are pretty unique. And she's got a bit of brown in her, and her tail has stripes on it. But I'm gonna put her down so she can sleep. So my plans for today is to finish this jacket that I've been working on for like a week. Well, not really, because I started it like last week while I was off. Or was it the week before that? Either way, I started it on a Friday while I was off. And then I had to work I worked Sunday through Thursday. So I didn't have much time to work on it. Like after work, I don't typically sew while Dylan's on his computer playing his game, because he records and then you can hear the machine in the background, and yeah. And then I have plans to start working on a dress that if I finish it on time, I can wear it for Thanksgiving. So it's not like a fancy dress or anything. It's more like a casual dress, but okay. Kitten wants back in my lap, so she can go back in my lap. Also, ignore the fact that my shirt has drawings on it. This is what I'm calling my drafting shirt. And I put it on because I'm gonna put some tape down the center front here and then tape down the side so I can draft the pattern for this dress that I'm working on. So yeah, I've yet to ever use an actual sewing pattern. So yeah, I just make all my, from either measurements or previous clothes, and now that I have this dress form, I'm just draping. So this dress is actually inspired by one I saw on Shein. I'll put it here. And yeah, I'm gonna vlog the process because Vlogmas is coming, and I'm getting back in the habit of it because Vlogmas. So yeah. So I come out of the shower, you guys, and this is what I find. Little Zoe is right here, and Jasmine is right here. They're so dark, I feel like you can't really see them if they don't open their eyes. Or you don't see the back of Zoe's ear. Okay guys, so the buttons are sewed on. I have bound the neck. I seam ripped the original binding off of the sleeves, and I'm going to put the same binding on the neck on the sleeves. And then I'm thinking about like putting something here, because sometimes like when I tried it on, it like wasn't lining up, and I'd rather this like here line up. So probably gonna do something about that. We've got a little Jasmine line underneath us, and then I'm thinking I want to add a pocket, like maybe here. I don't know if I want to do both sides or just one side, but I like pockets in my things. So the neckline is janky, but it looks decent. For a jacket, I've never made a jacket before, so I think it looks alright for my first one. Alright guys, so it is obviously much later. You can probably tell that the room's a little darker because the sun has gone down. It is like 8:30. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. And I ran the dishwasher. I'm waiting for that to finish so I can throw in another load of dishes because I've gotten behind on my dishes too. I haven't been wanting to clean when I'm home because part of my job as closing the deli is a tremendous amount of cleaning because we have to clean the deli to close the deli. So I clean a lot at work. I don't really feel like cleaning when I get home, which was kind of the same deal with my last job. I cleaned at work. I didn't feel like cleaning at home, but I only worked one day. So I think like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I only cleaned one day, so like cleaning at home didn't feel like I was just constantly never ending cleaning. However, cleaning the house can be constantly never ending cleaning. Anyways, I took a break to eat because I hadn't eaten all day, which is bad, and I know that I need to eat more often, but I I went out into my kitchen to make myself something to eat. I want pancakes. Like, I'm craving pancakes. I probably will just make them tomorrow once I have some more dishes done. I didn't want to cook pancakes with all the dishes dirty, so I didn't eat. And then I was like pretty much like I was gonna say starving to death, but that's an improper use of words. I was starving, and I was so hungry. My stomach was hurting so bad. I just made myself some rice. I made it in my rice cooker, and then I put like General sauce on it, and I put it in here, and I ate it all up because I was starving. So yeah, I could eat more now. I do have some more rice in the rice cooker, so I might finish that off. I made myself another cup of coffee because coffee's good, and I found no, I don't remember when I found it. I think it was like Thursday of last week. Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday of last week, I found peppermint mocha oat milk coffee creamer, and I was so excited. I grabbed that. I brought it home. I was so ecstatic to have peppermint mocha. It was Wednesday. I remember now, it was Wednesday. I was so ecstatic to have peppermint mocha coffee again, because Coffee Mate does have their peppermint mocha one out all year long, but it still has dairy in it. It's lactose free, but it's not dairy free, so that one was out of the question. But oat milk obviously is dairy free, so I was ecstatic when I saw that, so I grabbed it right away. I was waiting for Shibani, is that how you say it, to come out, because I know they make a peppermint mocha, and I was hoping to see it if they would come out with their plant-based one, if like the store I work in would start carrying it. I have not seen it yet, but I do have a pumpkin spice one, so I'm hoping when the pumpkin spice is done, peppermint mocha will take over. This one was actually Coffee Mate, but it was like an oat milk. I'll show you it. Okay, I got it. So it is new, as you can see right there, new, and it is. We are reversed. We are reversed right now. I'm going to edit. When I edit this, I will flop it, so this is not reversed. But as I'm viewing it on my screen, it is reversed. So it is Coffee Mate Natural Bliss Oat Milk Creamer, plant-based obviously, and peppermint mocha, and I'm so excited to be having peppermint mocha flavored coffee again. You know, giving up dairy, I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to do this, but I'm here drinking peppermint mocha, and it is great. And fortunately, it is not sugar-free. I don't label myself sugar-free anymore. I more or less label myself sugar-conscious because I'm still avoiding added sugars for the most part. If I can find something that's sugar-free, preferably without artificial sweetener, I will get that over something that has sugar in it. But something like this is not a lot of sugar, and I'm still sweetening my coffee with Truvia. So, sugar conscious. But I can't claim sugar free anymore because this has 4 grams of sugar. And the serving size is 1 tablespoon, which is not enough cream for me. So I probably do like 3 servings in my coffee, which I know is bad. It might not be exactly 3, probably more like 2, but still. It's not the 1 serving size, but yeah. I was so ecstatic to find this stuff. And then I went to buy more to have in the refrigerator in the break room because they provide cream for our coffee that they provide us. And they also provide sugar, but I buy my own Truvia. I keep it in my locker, and then I buy a creamer and I keep that in the fridge. But they didn't have this, and I was bummed. But I did find an almond milk peppermint mocha, but I don't like almond milk in my coffee as much, so I will use that up, and then if I find this again, I will definitely get another one for home and another one for the break room. So speaking of work, I checked my schedule because I can check it on my computer, and I'm back to 4 days because we got a new girl. I said new girl. She's 10 years older than I am, but we got a new person and she's working really well. She used to work in the deli in Market Basket, so she has experience. She's working out well, and I am back down to 4 days, so I have 3 days off, and I'm just thrilled. That's 2 more days that I can sew without having to worry about if Dylan's recording and getting in the recording. I've watched some of his videos with the machine in the background, and it's just not. So I don't like to sew when he's recording. I can sew when he's recording, but I don't like to, so he doesn't have to deal with it in his videos. But yes, I'm very ecstatic to have 3 days off next week. And I was worried that with having Lori, the new person, that I might be put back on my Sunday mid shifts, which is 12 to 6. And that might not seem very early to a lot of people, but for me that's pretty early. And I'm usually waking up around like 11:30 to 12, so to be at work at 12, that's early for me. Okay. And I like closing. I specifically chose to work 3 to 9 shifts because I don't sleep well at night. Not a morning person, and Sundays are hell in grocery stores. I wouldn't even work Sundays. I would totally list non-available for Sundays if it wasn't time and a half. Since it's time and a half, I will work them. And after January, I'll be making even more on time and a half because my hourly rate is going to go up to 15. So yeah, I'll be making even more. Alright guys, so it is now Thursday the 10th, and I didn't really log while I was working, like the work week, because it's really kind of boring. So I have the pattern all drawn out, and I'm going to start working on that dress. But before I could do that, I had to go pick up keys because they're changing the locks on the exterior doors of the building. So in order to get in, I had to pick up new keys. So that's why I'm like, because I just wanted to get over there, get back home. They close at 5 and it is 4:33. So, yeah. So you can kind of see it here. I'll flip the camera around and show you better. I've got a kitten at my feet. I'm going to go change back into my pajamas because when I'm home, I live in pajamas. So my plans is to start working on that dress. I also got to do some cleaning because I haven't cleaned. Because I've been working 5 days a week, I haven't really done much cleaning. So I need to do that too. I'll show you the fabric I'm intending to use. So the fabric I plan to use for the dress is this fabric. So I'm going to have to do pattern matching, which, yeah, that's something completely new to me. And then I plan to wear it over this shirt. I already checked to make sure the grays matched. They do, so that's perfect. So my Thanksgiving outfit idea is all set. Now to see if I can execute making the dress in time. Okay, so as you can see, I have the design drawn. It goes down here, it loops up into the back. Oh, and then comes back up, and then it's just a straight line. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to make a mock-up, and we'll see how that looks. Okay guys, so I have my mock-up all cut out, and I'm going to sew it together, but I have to eat. I'm starving right now, so I'm making myself pancakes because I've been in the mood for pancakes for a while now, and I just didn't make them. Like, I wanted pancakes so bad last week while I was off, but I didn't make them. So this week I'm making myself pancakes. Gluten-free and dairy-free, obviously, of course. I made them with my oat milk and my gluten-free flour, and I'm cooking them up. And if I make more than I can eat today, I figured I can freeze them and have some tomorrow as well. Part of me wants to wash my hair tonight, but another part of me wants to do my roots. But then there's also the part of me that doesn't want to do my roots because doing my roots is so annoying. But, like, I went to do my hair yesterday, and I noticed even more grays have showed up. And I'm blaming Zoe. I love my kitten, don't get me wrong, I do love my kitten, but she is so crazy. And she gets into everything. Yesterday, I'm trying to get, like, breakfast for Dylan. I'm trying to get lunches for work. And Zoe ran to the slider, jumped up, and grabbed a hold of the curtain and was dangling from the curtains. And I'm like, oh no, she's going to rip the curtains down. Because, like, they're only held up with a tension bar. So, or a tension rod, whatever you want to call it. So, like, she would pull those things down. It's a good thing she weighs, like, practically nothing right now. She is currently getting sleepy, so I'm gonna let her nap. Just flat out sleep. She was lying underneath my my desk chair earlier. She just ate a whole bunch of food. I keep her food there so Jasmine doesn't eat it. Although Jasmine will jump up there, what I have to do is put a plate over it. And then when Jasmine's not eating her food, I have to put it on top of the refrigerator, because Zoe cannot get up there. Zoe can't get up here either, but it's just ridiculous that I have to keep their food apart, because they will try and eat each other's food, and, like, Jasmine doesn't need the extra nutrients that kitten food has, because, she's gained a little bit of weight, and I would like her to lose it, so she doesn't need kitten food. She loves, and I do mean absolutely positively loves, the kitten's dry food. For some reason, it's like, she just always has to have it. Anytime I'm giving the kitten some anytime I'm giving Zoe some dry food, Jasmine has to have it. And I don't want her to think the kitten's getting, like, special treatment over her. Because that's obviously, I mean, she kind of is, but she's not. The fact of the matter is the kitten is still growing. The fact of the matter is Zoe is still growing. Jasmine is done growing. The only growing Jasmine is doing is wider. Which I don't want her to do, so. But anyways, I'm going to shut up and cook my pancakes, and I will see you again when I'm working on my mock-up. Alright guys, so it is Friday now. I didn't pick up the camera again yesterday. I decided to play The Sims instead. So I still have to sew together my mock-up. It's all cut out. I'm not thinking it's gonna fit because the fabric that I drafted the pattern on was like a stretch knit, and I'm planning to make it out of a woven fabric which doesn't have stretch, so we'll see. I might sew a zipper in the underarm area, and see if that will help. But I wanted this design to basically just be able to slip over my head. I plan to make like the bottom, like the skirt part, like my hip measurement plus like 4.5 inches. So like there's room. But yeah, I'm gonna make the mock-up and then we'll see. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not having a good day. I've had a toothache for days now. It's not going away. Might have to seek like an emergency dentist. Because it's not going away. I'm pretty sure my wisdom teeth have to come out. They probably should have come out years ago actually, but we won't get into that. So yeah, but anyways, my teeth hurt. I didn't get a lot of sleep, so I'm having a rough day. So I'm gonna sew my mock-up together, but first things first, I need coffee. I haven't had it yet because I had tea and I put clove in the teas because clove helps with toothaches. So I'm not feeling too bad tooth-wise right now, but yeah, I'm just not having a good time. It's a little rough right now, so I warn you. Okay guys, so it is sometime later. I had coffee, I ate some food. This little kitten has been aggravating me. Like, she's lucky she's cute because, like, the irritation she's been causing me. Like, she's been so, like, crazy and getting into everything. I actually had to shut her in the spare bedroom for a little bit. Which is why she's purring her head off right now, is because she got lonely and now she's thrilled that she's not alone and she's out. But, like, oh my gosh, she was going crazy. I'm gonna try and see if maybe she'll lie down and nap, which is unlikely. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get her to sleep. Gonna put her right down with Jasmine, who's down here. She might just attack Jasmine, and if so, I'm sorry, Jasmine. But I'm gonna place her on the cat bed next to Jasmine's cat bed and see what happens. And she's already bothering Jasmine. But anyways, I'm gonna get started on my mock-up now. I already had the straps, like, sewn together. They were easy. I've been seam ripping a zipper out of another mock-up that I've been working on. That I was working on. So yeah. She is gonna continue to irritate me. Okay guys, so I have finished the mock-up. It does not fit as I thought, but it's fine. I will get it to fit. And I will use it for my lining, for my, the dress that I'm actually going to make, because I don't like to have, like, hem necklines. I'd rather add a facing or a lining and then, like, finish the neckline that way. And yes, I do have Jasmine in my lap right now. She just came over, jumped up, and then climbed into my lap, so we're gonna let her stay there. Because she, like, I feel like the kitten's been getting a lot of attention because, you know, kittens, they need attention. And I feel like she might feel, like, left out. So I want to make sure she knows that she is still getting plenty of attention. But I'll show you the mock-up. So it does look like the inspiration. I just need to make it bigger so it will actually fit. I've seam ripped open this so I can put it on the my dress form and get an idea of how it looks and how I need to make it bigger. And yeah, because basically I want to make sure that the neckline still looks good as I make this bigger, which is what I need to do now. So I figure I can just add some extra fabric to the sides, but I want to see if that, like, so I figure I'll just add extra fabric to the sides, but I need to make sure that the neckline stays the same if I do that. So I'm gonna add extra fabric to the sides to make it bigger. I can't guarantee it will be all that white fabric. And then we'll see. Like, yeah, I gotta fix it. So my plan is to just add fabric to the sides, but that might alter the neckline. So I will add the fabric to the sides and then readjust the neckline as I do it. The back piece is going to be easy. I'll just make that longer. But yeah. I don't know if you can hear them in this video, but we have the world's loudest landscapers that come here. And they woke me up earlier, much earlier than I would have liked to have been up. So I'm sat here waiting for my coffee to brew, having to listen to this irritating hum of the landscapers. I'm tired. I would like to just go back to bed. Work's probably gonna suck, but I just gotta get through today's shift and then I have 2 days off, so. I had to put in my Bluetooth headphones because they are sound canceling and sleep with those on, so yeah. I don't feel like getting up to show them to you right now, but I'll like take a picture of them and insert it here or something. I don't know. Yeah. My hair looks fantastic. And this isn't even my bed head. I already fixed my bed head, so. Okay, so it is now Thursday. It is exactly a week from Thanksgiving. I have a new pattern drawn out. This one should fit me. I don't have any more fabric for a mock-up, so I have the actual fabric that I'm going to be making the dress out here, and we're just going to hope everything works out for the best, because I don't have any more fabric for a mock-up, so I got to seam rip some seams out of this before I can use it, though, but yeah, we're going to get started. Okay, guys, so I'm about to cut out this new pattern that I have. But I wanted to also show you the size difference. I'll at least show you at the front. I don't know where my old back pattern piece went. Doesn't really matter because I'm not going to need it. So, but I'll show you here in just a moment. I got to flip the camera around and, yeah, I'll show you how it should fit now. I took measurements, made sure that it would be like the part that would go over my bust could fit over my bust, and then the part that would go over my hips, which is the widest part of my body, would fit over my hips. Okay, so as you can see, it's much bigger here, and it's also bigger here. So if I was to just move this, which would be on the fold, I have all that extra. So it should definitely fit now. And then this is the back. So this is the sew line. This will be seam allowance. And then seam allowance on this end. I didn't put seam allowance here because this part will just be bound. Same with this part. And then the next line, those are just going to be bound. I was thinking about doing a lining, but I think I'm just gonna bind it instead. Okay guys, so here is one of the main reasons I hate living in apartments. I looked outside into the hallway and I saw that there were a notice, and it says there's a mandatory inspection of the common grounds and the apartments, which is so freaking invasive. I hate when people come into my apartment, my place of dwelling, and look around, and I get that they have a right to that, but it is still invasive, and I hate every single part of it. And they will be doing it while we are sleeping, which is even more invasive, and I hate all of it. And I want a house. I do not want to rent anymore. I do not want a landlord anymore. I just want my own freaking place that no one else can come into. Okay, so I'm about to cut out from the actual fabric I'm using. I've got the pattern down, and we're doing this.
sunset lights can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from the sky. Now with you, now with you,
Okay guys, so it is now Tuesday. We had the inspection today. My apartment is so clean right now and I want to keep it this way. We'll see if that happens. Like I said, you know, sometimes mental health takes a hit and then you don't clean. So your apartment ends up looking like doo-doo. But it's clean at the moment. I want to keep it clean. But my dress, I will walk over here. The lighting's not going to be the greatest. I don't have overhead lights, so we're just going to have to deal with what we have. The dress is here. It is nearly... I just got to put on straps, which I've already drafted. And then I want to bind... I'll show you on this side. It will be easier. So I have plans to bind the underarm and then the neckline. So what I'll do is before I put the strap on, I'll bind the underarm side and then the neck. But I won't bind up here because I'm going to sew the strap on right there. So I'll just bind here and then here. And then the back is folded down so I don't have to bind that either. So hopefully I have enough. So I have some fabric over here. This is going to be the strap. I just got to fold and iron. I have my marks made. And then I have this sectioned out to be bias tape so I can bind the underarms and neckline. This should be enough. If it's not, I do have some more fabric lying around too. But this should be enough. I always end up making more than I actually need, so yeah, hopefully in the 2 days till Thanksgiving I can get this dress done. You're so strange, Zoe. Okay guys, so it is now Wednesday night. Thanksgiving is tomorrow and I haven't made any progress on the dress. You can see it right there. No progress. Well, I mean... So this will be my second strap. And then all this are bias tape. All this. I gotta press it so I can sew it on there. And I do believe that this is going to be more than enough. So I'm not worried about running out. So I gotta iron this. I gotta feed my babies over here. And I got cookies to bake and stuffing to make. I have everything for the cookies all right here. This butter was frozen last night, so I left it to soften. It is nice and soft. So that, I got my bread here, which was frozen. I thawed that out to make the stuffing. So yeah. Baby's fed.
From this high.
Okay guys, so it is now like 1:20 on Thanksgiving Day. I've got cookies in the oven, but my dress is finished. I was supposed to be around my mom's at 2. We're gonna be a little late. Because I still gotta shower and stuff, but I can't do that until my cookies are out of the oven. I gotta wake my husband up. Yeah, so here is the dress. It is all finished. There's Zoe Cat. And yeah, I am thinking about adding pockets. I do not have time to do that right now.